Hello. Hello, hello, hello. How we doing today, chat? Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Hello, Ather. Hello, Peace. Hello, Money Money. Congrats on your making entrance. Hello, everyone. How are you all doing today? I want to give a quick heads up. Real quick. My mic might sound a little funky today. Just a little. I am currently trying to figure out a lot of my microphone settings. One thing I do know is that I cannot feasibly keep noise suppression on as a filter. So if you hear some strange noises, some strange sound effects, even I'm hearing them in my brain. I can hear my mouth noises. Okay, I might need to turn noise suppression back on because this is kind of disgusting in my brain. Sorry, everyone. But the problem with noise suppression, let me pull up my mic. You want to know what happens when noise suppression turns on? If my voice goes high, it goes away. You can't hear it anymore. So I'm currently trying to figure out how to I'm trying to figure out my microphone stuff. Hello, Tranquilotto. It's been a minute. How you doing today? I made a tartatan today. I think that's how it is pronounced. That's cool. Did you like it? I assume you enjoyed it. Oh, not eating it until tomorrow. I can't read. Well, it's not that I can't read, it's that I don't read. I don't read. But I hope you do enjoy it when you do eat it. Oh, I don't know what to decide, because I do actually like my voice like this when you can't hear my mouth noises, but I have a high-pitched voice, and noise suppression doesn't work with high-pitched voices. It's frustrating. I am EP, no worries, Atho. Stayed long enough to start a streak. That was so much alliteration. That's fine, dude. Go rest, sleep, look after yourself, man, and I will see you next time. Hey, Lux, welcome in. How are you today? How was your weekend? Technical difficulties? It's Streamer Mondays? Yeah, it really is. There's no such thing as a stream, a Zephyrberry stream, where things work perfectly fine. Perfectly fine, not a problem in the world. I don't know what to do with my microphone. I don't know what to do. I want to be able to squeal and have my fun high-pitched voices and for you guys to be able to hear my laugh, but at the same time, I don't want you guys to hear mouth noises. That wouldn't be fun at all. I'm pretty good. How have you been? I'm glad you've been good. I've been really tired lately, actually. That's the thing that's been going on with me. I've been really tired lately. I can't go out without having to, like, sleep for several hours afterwards. Unless it's, like, on a work day. But, like, once I'm done on Tuesdays, I crash. On weekends, I completely crash. I don't really know what's happening. I might need to go to my doctor for it. If it could just be me getting used to being at work again, but it could also be a physical thing. It could be a physical problem, and I might need to get a blood test or something, but I don't wanna. I don't like blood tests very much. Let me see how this works. So the weakest, I'm just checking my Sanic fan. Oh my goodness. 26 months. Thank you, Sanic, for the 26th month resub. I appreciate your support as usual. You are so appreciated. Thank you so much. And I hope you have had a good weekend. That didn't come out as funny as I thought it would. Yeah, TTS. The thing is with TTS, I think, is that when you want it to be funny, it won't be funny. But when you don't want it to be funny, it will be funny. You have to go into TTS without the intention of being funny, and then it will be funny. Hey, man, beep, beep. How you been? Hard to have energy at work. Could be a combo of both. I hope it lightens up soon. I agree. I do hope it lightens up because I do want to do more with my day than just rest. You know, I'm sure a lot of you have noticed with my YouTube shorts and my TikToks, those have almost completely stopped, or they are a lot slower than they used to be just because I have so little energy lately and I have even worse focus, and it's just impacting a lot of things right now in my life. It's unfortunate, but hopefully I can get back on track in the coming weeks. Hello, Paul. Welcome in. How are you doing? How was your weekend? But yeah, this weekend I went to a shop in a pretty nice suburb of Sydney. It was called Acid Aura. That's the name of the shop. That's not the name of the suburb. The suburb is Newtown. I went to a shop called Acid Aura because it's a beauty store, but it only sells Australian brands. And as someone who is, I like shopping local. I like shopping Australian brands a lot. I like being able to support more local businesses when I can. You know, especially when it comes to beauty, it also helps that a lot of the time, you know, those small Australian businesses are often a lot more ethical than, you know, the big corporates. So it's nice to support more local stuff because you know that they're probably going to be a little better when it comes to their morals than, say, a bigger brand like L'Oreal or Maybelline or whatever. Just popping in on my lunch break. Well, I hope you have a good lunch. What is your lunch? What's everyone's like go-to work lunch? I eat a banana and I eat a small packet of chips. And I have a little bottle of chocolate milk. And that's what I have on my work breaks 99% of the time, except for the days where I forget to pack my lunch. And then I often buy something from my work. I'll buy like a protein shake and a pastry or something like that instead. Saw the new Spider-Man movie today. Not going to spoil anything, but it was really good. Possibly one of the best ones yet, in my opinion. I've heard very, very good things about the newest Spider-Man movie. I think on Rotten Tomatoes, it's got like the highest score of all the Spider-Man movies, if I remember that headline correctly. It's also the biggest opening weekend of like any film ever. Or like any Marvel film or any, it's had a massive opening weekend. It's already been incredible, and I find that super exciting. That being said, I won't watch it because, or at least I won't watch it for a very, very, very long time because I haven't seen any movie of Tom Holland's Spider-Man. I haven't seen a single one. Because the furthest up in Marvel movies I've ever gotten was Winter Soldier. I watched Winter Soldier and then I fell off. We had to order the tickets before we left because we were afraid it would be sold when we got there. I can imagine. It's been an incredible opening, that's for sure. Sandwich, good. Sandwich good. When there aren't any bananas and I need to pack something, I usually have a sandwich. Peanut butter too. I love peanut butter. I feel like a deal breaker in a relationship for me would be I don't think I would be capable of dating someone with a peanut allergy, because I really do love peanut butter that much. Thank you for the quack piece. Hello. We have a little convenience store in our break room. That's cute. Bulldog noodles with hard-boiled eggs. That sounds pretty good. We also have noodles in our break room, but I never have them because I've never tried them before, and I'm scared that I'm not going to like them, and then I just wasted a cup of noodles that I don't like. So I do just like picking the things that I know I am going to enjoy, so I do not waste them. Zeph is crispy with my new earbuds. That's cool. I've put the noise suppression back on, but I've put it at the weakest it can possibly be. So you are now no longer hearing my just horrible mouth noises, but hopefully you can still hear me when I go higher pitch. Let me try it. Oh shit, it works. Oh, maybe I found the sweet spot. Let's go. PB&J and a ham and cheese sandwich. I've never had a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. To be fair, we don't really have jelly in Australia the same way that Americans have jelly. Like, we have jam, but we don't spread jelly. We don't have spreadable jelly, if that makes sense. My window just cracked. I'm sorry. Could be jam, could be. But the thing is, I don't like jam. 99% of the time, I do not like fruit when it's processed into something. It's the same as, like, I also don't like fruit when it's cooked. Often, I like strawberries, I like bananas, I like apples, but I don't like them when I like them just plain. You know, I want to eat a plain banana. I want to eat a plain strawberry. Oh, you know, okay, I could have a strawberry with like whipped cream on top. I like that. But that's about as adventurous as I go with my fruit. I like my fruit fresh. Ham and cheese sandwich though. I love those. I love me some ham and I love me some cheese. The break room at my job has a couple of vending machines, which is pretty cool, but can lead to some impulse purchases fast. I can imagine. I can absolutely imagine. We sometimes get donuts on our breaks, and I used to have them, but I've started trying to cut them out because I want them to be a treat, and I feel like having them 4 days a week makes donuts less treat-y, less treat-like. Sometimes treats need to stay treats, you know? Because when you start having them really often, then they're not treats and you lose interest. It's weird being able to hear everything. Mare's hearing the whispers. Mare's hearing, I can't think of anything else. Mare's hearing air currents. This isn't working. I'm not responding to this chat anymore. I don't like fruit chunks in things a lot of the time. I also only like certain fruits cooked. Yeah, I often don't like fruit chunks in things. I'm often... Like, when it comes to yogurt, I like just having plain... Well, I like vanilla yogurt, which technically isn't plain, but it's plain in the fact that it doesn't have anything in it. Like, it doesn't have any bits in it, you know? I make fruit for a yogurt company. Well, there it is. I feel like some of our recipes just ruin the fruit. Oh, no! Yeah... I can understand that. I see some yogurts out there and I'm like, is this, how could this possibly taste good? Like, how can you fit meringue into a yogurt? How can you fit Lamington into a yogurt? Like, some of these are just not possible. Pineapple and apple are the only I can say I like. I don't like eating pineapple, but I like pineapple when it's in juices. Pineapple juice is quite nice. You eat too many of them and end up getting fat as a result because you can't stop yourself. Yeah, I wouldn't say I'm watching my weight per se, but I'm definitely watching my nutrition and my diet because I'm an overeater. I'm very much someone that's like, I will keep eating until there is nothing left, even if that makes me so incredibly full, or I will eat things too fast. And it causes problems with my digestion. It's just all sorts. So I try to keep myself a little less just, oh, I've got this, there's this in the break room today. Oh, there's also this. Oh, there's also this. Sometimes I can just have one thing and it satisfies me, and that's enough. You know? I think it's also hard for me because an autistic symptom that a lot of people can have is struggling with introspection. For example, not noticing things like hunger cues and like bladder cues and thirst and sleepiness, stuff like that. And I think I definitely feel that when it comes to hunger. It's a struggle. It'll be like, if I'm not full, I feel like I should eat. If I'm not full, I feel like that means I'm hungry. So I think I overeat in terms of that a little bit. We do our best to process as little as possible, and almost everything is sourced from farms within a 100-mile radius of our facility. That's nice. That sounds really lovely. Very, very local, I'd say. Local's the right word for it. I have this habit, chat, whenever I'm doing just chatting with you guys, and then I check the clock to see how much time has passed. 99% of the time, I will look at the clock and the clock will read 2:22 p.m. And it is such a weird phenomenon. Why do I do this? How do I have a body clock of starting stream to going 22 minutes into stream? It's odd. This is maybe the weirdest superpower of all time, you know? Might be the weirdest supernatural ability. All right, let's go check show and tell. See what is going on. I don't think we have much. No, we do not. We can speed through this pretty quick. It is my superpower. I'll admit it's a bit of an odd superpower, but a superpower it is. Ponytail hook made from a real mushroom coated in metal. That is the coolest thing I've ever seen. It looks diseased, like it looks infected, but like in a cool way. If that makes sense? I don't know. It looks like coral is what it looks like. Are mushrooms and coral related in any way? Because I feel like if they're not, they should be. Hooks onto a scrunchie or a hairband. Now that is gorgeous. That is such a lovely accessory. I need to learn to accessorize more. I think I always forget to do it. Like, I have a box of accessories. I have a little jewelry box, but I always forget to use it just because once I feel like I'm dressed, I feel like I'm done. When it comes to my clothes, I'm like, okay, I have my outfit. I'm done. I almost never think of, oh, maybe I should wear a ring. Maybe I should wear a bracelet. Maybe I should wear a necklace. The real question is whether you use them for good or for evil. Well, it transitions me from our usual just chatting to show and tell, so I'd say I'm using it for good, but I mean, I can't be 100% sure. I'm not sure how you'd be able to use that for evil, but I'm sure someone would be able to. Unfortunately, someone is always going to use something, a weird skill like that. They'll figure out how to use it for evil or for selfish gain. Also, I see a strawberry on your t-shirt. I am a fan. I had to point it out. Listen, I'm Zephyr Berry. I had to point it out. And then got a couple of collector's editions of some Switch games, two of my favorite Disney movies on DVD, and a Mr. Game. I don't know what a Mr. Game is. And watched Smash Brothers Amiibo this week. Let's go, Sonic fan. Lots of stuff in the collection today. What is this box? Crunchy. Is this like a cereal from a game or something? Or maybe it is a game itself. More here. Oh, these are the discs from this image. Because this is them in the boxes, and then this is them as the actual discs. The movies, nice movies. I haven't watched either of those in a very long time. In fact, I think I've only ever watched Kronk's New Groove once, but Emperor's New Groove is a good time. Good fun time. Big fan. Hey, Sean, how you doing? Welcome in. But no, Emperor's New Groove is a great movie. Oh, is this the guy that is this Mr. Game? Is this Mr. Game & Watch? Is that him? Is this the man surrounded by Sonics? It kind of looks like this Sonic is holding a knife, which is terrifying. It's a made-up cereal for a made-up advertisement in There Is No Game, and the discs are actually bonus material. The Sam and Max one is behind the scenes, and the other two are soundtracks. Oh, I stand corrected. Cool, so this comes with this. These were also all in the box, I assume. And this as well, this little standee was in the box for this girl. I got it. Well, that's cool. Nice additions. Doing okay, just recovering from having been in the hospital? Oh, Sean! Doing tons better? I'm glad to hear that at least. Oh, that must have been so worrying. I'm so sorry that you had to go through that, but I'm glad to hear that you are recovered. I'm gonna put a hug in chat. For Sean, unless someone beats me to it. They didn't. I will hug first. I get first hug. All 3 games are Switch cartridges, not discs. Got it. That makes sense, because you said they were for Switch games, which why would they be discs if they were for the Switch? Unless the Switch suddenly has a brand new feature I didn't know about. That's not a knife, it's Excalibur from Sonic and the Black Knight. Well, it's still a blade. I wasn't that far off. Knife, blade, Excalibur, sword. I could have said something worse off. I could have been further away than what I said. I could have said something worse than that, but I didn't. It's kind of a thing that ends up happening sometime once a year, but it's still no fun. I can imagine. You know, it's one of those things that's like, people like to use the saying, oh, it is what it is. And you know what? They are right. In a way, it is what it is. But the thing is, it shouldn't be what it is. You don't deserve for it to be what it is. If that makes sense. I don't know if it does. It is what it is, but it shouldn't be what it is. it's very unfortunate. But at least I'm glad that you are feeling better again, and I hope you continue to recover. Let's put up a poll for a word game, shall we? What? Oh, it's slash poll. Whoopsies. How many polls have I put up on stream chat? How many polls have I done? And I still don't know how to do them properly. Am I... All right. All right, let's do Contexto, Pokadle. I have done the squares today, so we don't have to do the squares. Words on stream, Squirtle. Let's bring out those 4. The poll will be up for a minute, so get your vote in quick, lickety split. But no, I feel like we haven't done squares on stream in so long, but that's because I've just been playing squares on my own. Or with my mother. We'll talk about the squares, because I've gotten her really hooked on it. So I end up finishing it a lot of the time before stream even starts. We're at the 30-second mark, gamers, with no votes. Do I have to vote? I'll make a vote. Oh, there we go. We've got Contexto and we've got words on stream. We've got a double doozy. We've got a double doozy. Will there be a decider or will we play both? We kind of have time to play both. If we do badly on words on stream and we also don't take too long on Contexto, we could do both. Let's do both. Both is good. What's that meme from? It's from Road to El Dorado or something, right? I've never seen that movie. But I know the memes. Let's start with words on stream. If the game wants to load, it's currently not being nice. Come on. There it is. Took us a minute. Let's play. Do I have low latency on? I should probably put low latency on if we keep playing this as much, because I feel like we have lagged out a few times and people haven't been able to put their final guesses in when playing this game, but alas. Let's see how this goes. Oh, geez, I have to go ghost. Oh, no, I don't. I'll just turn all of my stuff off. Cube. There we go. That's how we begin. What else have we got? Oh, crumb. Unlock me, game. Time has come for my return to servitude. No worries, Paul. Have a good rest of your shift. It is cucumber piece. You just gotta take the E out. There's only the E's at the end. Do you want me to do it for you? There we go. Nice job, piece. Fuck you, E. Fair enough. Fair enough. Oh, there's so many U's. Nice. Nice. Isn't berm a word? Yeah. I learned the word berm from the newest Hunger Games book. Fun fact. Oh, is Uber a word? It's not. My brain's not here. Boomer. Is C-U-M-B a word? No, it is not. That's alright. That's alright. We breezed past level 1 quite well. Oh, and Mare with the snipe at the end. Nice job. All right, doing well. Doing well, next level. Oh, jeez. What? Okay, well there's... Nice. We got the big ones. This one's so small. This is such a small square... not squares. This is such a small little words on stream. Only 5 letters? Exactly. How are you that small? Bite. Love that. Why does it feel like Peace getting bite is so perfect for them? There we go. We're getting there. Oh, we have one more. So it's either a D or a T, or it could be an I or an E, but I feel like it's not. It'll be a D or a T. Type. Oh, it's the oh, Mare got that one already. Mare got TIED. Nice job. Nice job. 9 out of 9. Woohoo! All right. You were saying? It was with an E. Okay, and now we've got a giant one. And remember, we've got a fake letter here. We've got a fake letter. Oh. It's T-A-N or G. It's A-N or G. It's N or G. Oh, it's not. It's not the N or the G. It's the A? Okay, it's the A. So ting should work. Okay, there we go. There we go. Thong, nice job. Nice job. I'm surprised they allowed thong as a valid word. That's interesting. Like, it doesn't mean... It has several contexts, but I feel like one of the contexts is lewd enough for them to not have it in the game. So that's interesting. Hello, Diamond. How you doing today? Thank you for the help. Unlock me. Get me out. There we go. That is all I have, I think. But that's all we need. We didn't even need that much, but we still made it. Nice job, team. To level 10 already. We're quick with this one. Peace, your score is my favorite number ever. You can no longer play. No, please keep playing. Okay. R-E-A-L-N-M is one of the bad letters. Okay, it's M, L, or E. It's E. E is bad. Valo is killing me. Valo's always killing me. I lost so much motivation from... I made it back to gold last act or season or whatever they call it, and now I'm back to bronze, and I'm like, okay, I kind of give up here. I know they have to rank reset every now and again, but I feel like the rank resets are way too common. Nice. We just need one more. No, it's the E, isn't it? Oh, we got 2 more. Nice job. Nice job. My brain isn't working here. Is man a word? It's not. Is lan a word? It's not. Is mal a word? Is marlin a word? No, not on the... It is not. At least not in this game. It's a name more than anything else, I believe. I got nothing, but we don't have to have more than this. We can do nothing from here. We can chill. Nice job. We go again. Oh shit, I pressed Oh jeez, I thought I'd screwed the game by doing that. Sorry. Oh, I spelled that wrong. Okay, O, F, and O, both F's and the S are safe. They are safe. Okay, so the P is fake. Nice job, Diamond. Good eye. The P is fake. I thought that was me. Oh. I had to be unlocked. That's my bad. Hey, Moth, welcome in. How was your weekend? The plural doesn't work? Sofas is not a word, but sofa is. Pen is fake. The P is fake piece, remember? Oh, nice job, gang. Happy Tuesday, Bob. Well, we've made it again. Oh, I can do OARS. I can do ORS. My brain's stupid? No, it's not. I don't like the word stupid, especially when we talk about ourselves. Brains can be silly, but I don't believe brains are stupid. Oh, we've got saw. Nice job. Well, I don't have to do any more. Okay, Mare, with the end game clutch, let's go. The pen is fake is a... The pen is fake makes... Arson would have been so good, Bob. That's so unlucky. The pen is fake makes me think of that t-shirt that says, or that picture, that piece of art of a pipe that it says in French, "This is not a pipe." Makes me think of that. Yeah, that's exactly it. The pen is fake. This is not a pipe. Those phrases have the exact same energy. Well, I have to try Newt, and Newt's is real. I don't like that there is a Q. The Q is not good for me. It's a third E. Okay, the Q is fake. The secret letter is E. Is ween a word? No! Wait, yes it is! Oh my goodness, ween's a word. I'm just happy about that. Oh, Bob, I literally had that typed in. I literally had beat typed, waiting for me to put that in, and you sniped it out of my hands. Nice job. Oh, geez. Wait. I don't want to get... Wait, chat. No. Chat, stop. Chat, stop. Chat, stop. Tactically, don't get the last word. Tactically. I don't want to go up 5 levels. At level 14, that's too much of a skill jump. That's too much of a skill jump. In this chat, we tactically like to not get all of the answers so that we can get there slower. Because whenever we go up 5 levels, especially at this point in the game, we die. Man, we are not banning people for putting in the word. I understand your fury, though. It said kill, not ban. Okay, well, hammer is usually a mod thing. Is where I got my ban from. Oh, okay. Thank you for listening to me. I'm glad we didn't get the final word. That would have stressed me the hell out. Oh my, okay, well this sucks. Anyway. 5 letters only, chat. Remember, it's 5 letters or more. This could really suck. Nice. Nice. Is there an E? There isn't an E. Nice. Is runty a word? Oh my goodness, it is. I wonder what the fake letter is. The fake letter is probably the Z. I can imagine. The fake letter is not E. Oh, rainy. Rainy, okay, I was about to say, is rainy not a word? Rainy better be a word. Is tainy a word? Oh, this is a struggle. What's the fake letter? What could the fake letter be? I don't have it. Banty. Panty? It's not a P. We should have gotten the final letter. We could have won anyway. B. B. How were we ever meant to do that? Goodness. How were we ever? Those letters did suck. The fake letter was Z, fair enough. Z was probably the best letter to have fake. But the hidden letter was B? Get away from me. Oh well. Thank you for the quack. Quack? Thank you for the quack, it's alright. That was a pretty good... Level 17. I'm pretty sure our highest is like level... It's either level 19 or level 21. So honestly, 17, I'm satisfied with that. I'm satisfied with that. That was the wrong button. I wanted Contexto, not Conexo. Though I guess we could also play Conexo, but I didn't put it on the poll. Depends on time. Might as well have done the jump at that point. Yeah, but the problem is if you jump too high... I used a word finder to get the big word. What was the big word? No, I have to know. Urbanity? I hate that. Why is Contexto not loading? We're on a cream screen. Never mind. Urbanity is horrible. Chat, today's squares, the big word in today's squares is lovelessnesses. I'll spell it out in the chat. Lovelessnesses. That's not real. How terrible of a word is that? I hate it so much. Anyway, let's play something a little less torturous today. And play Contexto. I need to be bonked? For what? I don't know what that word is. Is that a sex toy company? Yep. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. You're not just getting a bonk, you're getting a jail. Do I not have the jail command anymore? Damn it. Do I have the bonk? Okay. Bob did a bonk. I thought I still had the jail command. Ugh. Oh well. I've made it to my hotel. Nice! I started my trip by taking a train in the wrong direction. Oh no! And then it got stopped. That sucks. I still get lost sometimes when I go to my friend's place for D&D, so I will get off the train and then I will just straight up walk in the wrong direction. And I'll be like, oh, whoops, I missed my corner. Why would you look that up while still on screen? I don't know. I wanted you to know my thought process. I wanted you all to learn with me. Hey, at least it was just DuckDuckGo search and it wasn't images. You know? I know my limits, and my limits is not images. They're most well known for are not phallic. Fair, but still, I feel like Twitch might nuke me if I showed them anyways. But that's all right. Give me a contexto, chat. Give me a word. I don't even have to. Tuesday. Bob! Bob! Man, I'm killing you. That's not. Bob, your Tuesday stonks. They're all the way up. Tree. Whoopsies. Mistype. What are things people freeze? Bodies? I remember that because I edited that into a TikTok. That was also a Contexto quote. Fun fact. That was during Contexto because the highest word we had was freeze. And I was trying to figure out words that, you know, what are things that people freeze? I remember the context for that. Oh, whoops, I haven't put my PNG tuber back. Thank you for letting me know, Moth. I have that. I take that off so that I can... Stamina bar of a fetus? That was barely more than a month ago, and I don't remember that at all. That's terrifying. That's a terrifying quote. You know what? Let's do all days of the week. Wednesday. Oh, that's not how you spell that. Thursday. Friday. Saturday. Sunday. This is so interesting. This is so interesting. Because, okay, Monday is at 662, right? Why is it that much higher? Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday are all one after each other. Like, they're completely in order. Friday is then at 992? For some reason. Then Saturday and Sunday are in the quad digits. So it's not a weekend for some reason. It could be a work thing. It could be like business hours, potentially. It could mean the beginning of the week. There's a lot of ideas. Travel, commute, maybe. Work, job, employ, employment, employee, employer, okay, employee, manager, boss, CEO, meeting, passage, Doctor, co-worker, colleague. Employee. Staff. Maybe like a teacher. No. A break. Maybe like a member of a team, worker, office. Oh, we're really close. We're getting real warm real quick. Professional, intern. I like intern. The game doesn't like intern, but I do. I approve of intern in my heart. Staff, profession, career. Oh, that's Mr. Nee. Staff, employee, office member, manager. Staff, employee, office member, manager. Cubicle? Finance? Maybe email? Staff, employee, office member, manager. Have I done CEO yet? I have. Oh, that's a cool update! If you guess something you've already guessed, it still tells you up the top what score it was. It doesn't just say you've already guessed it. That's a really nice quality of life update. I like that. I approve of that. Thank you, Contexto. Like a call, like a conference. Staff, employee, office member, manager. Commute, I did already do that. That was all the way at 9,000 for some reason. Workforce, maybe like a building. Customer, I like that. They don't like it. Like a share in the company. Personnel. Ooh, personnel. I'll just do personnel. What could this mean? I love how green and blue my chat box is right now. All of my chat down the side. You're all very complementary colors. Authorize, maybe authority? Authority. Leader. Lead. Bam Orange. Thank you, Atare. Co-worker, we already did that. For some reason, it was a 4,000. Personnel. Personnel, authority, staff, employee, office. I don't know anything about working in an office, so a lot of these words just aren't coming to me. Labor? No, I think it is more of an office job they're trying to go for here. Corporate, I like that. How about corporation? They don't like it, but I do. Crew? I don't know if synergy was a guess you wanted me to do or if you were just saying that, but I'm guessing it anyway. Whenever someone sends a one-word message, I am going to put it in the contexto, even if you didn't want it to be the contexto. And now Sanic Fan is pink, because of course he is. We get some nice red colors. Did you guess manpower? No, crime? Why is crime that high? Fraud. Why is crime that high? What? Wire? Maybe. Transfer? Resources? Department. Ooh, okay, we're getting there. Charts, personnel, department, team. They always talk about, oh, we're a team, we're a family. Personnel, department, authority, staff, employee. Oh. Was it quota? Having to hit quotas? KPI. A lawyer. Lawyer. Just law in general. Firm. Like a law firm. Support. HR. Human resources. We've got resources, so we should also do human. Break. Nope. How about lunch? Presentation. Client. No. Team. We have done team. Laborer. No. I have done office. Office is at 28. Office is one of our highest. Meeting is at 212. I was in the 212. Oh, jeez, my desk. Oh, what have we not got? Conference, we did that. Agent? I like that. I like that. The game didn't like that very much, but I did. Like an agent, like a company, like a business, like a corporation. I've done that. Safety. I've never heard of that in my life. Unfortunately, the word does not exist in this game. Oh, did you mean safety? That's my bad. Safety, bank, faculty. I like faculty. What are we missing? What are we not doing right here? Oh shit, we've got an ad. Sorry, gamers. I forgot to snooze that. That's my bad. Janitor? Nope. I got nothing. Personnel, department, authority, staff, employee. I don't know, group. Construction. Pay. Salary. Institute? Check. And the other word for check. Oh, it doesn't work. Person. I did do person right after I did personnel. A human. AI. Intelligence. There's something. What are we not getting? What's not clicking? What's not clicking here? I don't get it. I don't get it. I'll wait till the ad finishes and then I'll do a hint. I have done business. Maybe like a deal. Yeah. Maybe like a partner. You can be partners in like a law firm. A clerk or clerk, whatever. Attendant. Not an attendant. Reception. Receptionist. Secretary. Secretary. Operator. Detective. Detective? Police. Whoa. Cop? Not cop. Whoa. Police. Arrest? Police. Inmate. Security. Not security. Perpetrator? What have we got? Police. What's guard? Not guard. Police, personnel, department authority staff. Enforcer? No, detective is where we got police. Someone guessed detective, and detective was so high. Officer? Oh my. Well, that's rage-inducing. Officer is such a vague word. No wonder, yeah, it was always gonna take us that long. Who guessed detective? Who was the first detective guess? Bob? Yeah, you saved that for us. We would have been going round and round and round in circles. Until you said detective. And it threw us a curveball, and it was the correct curveball. Contessa didn't know the difference between office and officer. It really didn't. Oh my goodness, we got a tarot card redeem. Let's go. Okay, cool. I gotta pull out my cards. With me spending a week in Melbourne with friends and competition at the end, looking into the future, especially for any reassurance. Okay, I can do that. I will open up blueprints as I do that. But we can do that. Where's blueprints on my computer? There it is. Thank God it didn't do TTS. Yeah, don't worry. I turned TTS off for the channel point redeems. Do not worry. I did that as soon as it happened the first time, and I realized the issue. No, Mecha Chameleon, don't update. It's a small update, but don't, please. All right, do my quick tarot reading, and then we'll move on. TTS, text-to-speech. All right. Let me do some shuffling. Okay. I have to think about Atare. Atare, I need to imagine your face. I need to imagine your glorious red-headed head. Okay. Atare, reassurance, future. Atare, reassurance, future. Atare, reassurance, future. The blueprints music is not helping. This sounds creepier than it is supposed to be. Atare, reassurance, future. I'm glad my hair sticks out in your mind so much. Of course. Of course. No, I'm trying to come up with a way to say this without making it sound like I have feelings for you. But I typically really like redheads. I typically really like redheads. But do not worry, Atare. You are a friend. My type is often redheads. My last relationship was with a redhead. My first crush on a boy, he was a redhead. There's just, I don't know. Hey Zaris, how you doing? Okay. Atare, reassurance, future. Okay. We've got a card kind of sticking out here. Based, I have a thing for redheads too. I mean, yeah, keep the bloodline going. Keep the genetics going. Keep the redheads alive. Ooh. Oh, this is a pretty card. Let me pull this card up for you. Let me get to the website. First boy crush, I think, was either dirty blonde or brunette. I often like when someone has pale hair but dark eyes. So that's often why I like blondes with dark eyes, or I like redheads with dark eyes. But I also just like redheads in general. Okay, where is this? Do I not have the... Okay, let me get this bookmarked first of all. Shadowscapes Tarot, sorry. Let me find the deck. The cards, mages. Let me find the magician for you. Here we go, Atare. This is your card. This is the Magician. Dirty blonde and stone blue eyes. Blue eyes is nice. Blue eyes is nice. But this is your card. That's a pretty one. They're all pretty, but this is definitely quite a pretty one. It's also got the meanings here and the story here. So the fact that I was worried when I was reading aloud from the book the last time I did this, I'm glad that, like, I'm not as afraid anymore to do it. So let's read it aloud. The fall drifts past as a seed in the wind, as a twirling feather, as a crystal mote of condensation, and she sees the Magician. She watches the boy who is initiated to the mysteries of the... Actually, I'm just going to read this off my book so you can look and analyze the image. Can I get a reading? It is a channel point redeem, Zaris. So if you save 5,000 points, you can get a tarot card reading whenever. Actually, I think I did it for once per stream or once per hour. I think because there was one time where like 5 people redeemed it at once. But yeah, it is a point reward. The website is let me pull this up. Let me get the link for you. That's the website. So this is the tarot deck that I use. It is absolutely gorgeous. It's by an artist called Stephanie Puimin Law, and she likes to use a lot of different myths and mythical things and folklore. So she likes to use East Asian folklore, and she also likes to use like Celtic folklore as well. She likes to mix the two quite a bit in her imagery and her meanings. Right, I'll keep reading. The fall drifts past as a seed in the wind, as a twirling feather, as a crystal mote of condensation, and she sees the Magician. She watches the boy who is initiated into the mysteries of the elements. He is taught and masters conjurings, summonings, bindings. One day she cannot resist, and she trails fingers of wind across his eyes. He opens them with a start, seeing for a moment. "Who are you?" he demands, but oh so quickly the spirit transforms into a stag and bounds away. He chases the stag into the woods. Always the stag is just out of reach. His bare feet press into the earth. The air rushes through his hair. The sun beats upon his shoulders. The tantalizing flash of white from the stag, darting through the verdure, taunts him unbearably until suddenly he is gone and he is alone. Sorry, it is gone and he is alone. Upon a rock, he sees the gifts that have been left for him. The relics of the elements glint in the sunlight, and as his hands close upon the offerings, a smile touches his lips at the power that surges through them. And then the meaning of this card is originality, creativity, skill, willpower, self-confidence, dexterity, and sleight of hand. It is about grasping the unseen around you and harnessing it to become reality, drawing forth the ineffable into the material realm of existence. This magician draws upon relics representative of the elements: fire in his lantern, the voice of the sea in the shell, a breath of wind in the raven's feather, and earth from the leaves. He knows what he wants, and he knows he can make it happen with conscious exertion of his will and his knowledge of how to manipulate the world. So it sounds like a lot of creating what you want, you know, bringing your intangible ideas into the tangible world. That's what I'm getting from this. So maybe a bout of creativity. You know, yeah, creativity, skill, willpower, you know, coming up with ideas and you having the power and the skill to be able to bring those ideas to life. That's what I'm getting from this card. Well, that's essentially what the card meaning told me. When I heard sleight of hand, I thought, let me just cheat at the tournament, bro, no. Maybe do some fun card tricks. Maybe learn a new shuffling technique. Maybe that's what this card is telling you to do. But I will say this, the Magician is a major arcana card, so it often means something major in your life or something major that you can do. So maybe a big idea that you've had for a very long time and you're not sure if you are able to pursue it, you're not sure if you have the skills to pursue it. Maybe this is telling you, you have that skill, you can jump in. Try creating the thing that you have always wanted to, but never felt like you were able. Maybe it's that time. That's what I'm getting from this. I love this card so much. It is so gorgeous, and I think the meaning of it is lovely. But I think this is considering you are such a creative and skillful person, I think this is a great card for you, and I think it can signify great things for you. Blueprints. I hope I've been able to help you in some way, or at least get you thinking in some way. I look up the artist again, and the character they choose for the Fool makes so much sense, and I'm not tearing up right now. She has such beautiful art. The art is absolutely gorgeous, and I love how she's been able to weave so many little details into it, into each of her. Like, I imagine something like this would have taken legitimately years to complete if you drew and painted every one of those things, because they're such detailed little... They're so intricate, and they're so lovely. Easily, I have 2 tarot decks, and this is easily my favorite one I've worked with, because every image is so in-depth. At the very least, it was a kind of nice... It was a nice kind of zoom out. There we go. With everything going on, being encouraged to go big picture with that is very helpful. I'm glad that I could help. I'm very glad. Tarot cards are interesting. They are absolutely very interesting. I love tarot cards so much. I've said it before, I'm not a particularly spiritual person. I'm not the kind of person that believes tarot cards can predict the future, but I don't think tarot cards know what you're feeling. I don't think they know what you're doing. I think I come to them with a more logical perspective here, because in the end of the day, it is kind of all random. But I do like to think that how you interpret the cards often matters more than the cards themselves. Oh shit! I forgot we found the bookshop, and now we can open it. And now we can buy books. We're poor. We need 2 more coins for Drafting Strategy Volume 5, or if we somehow get a huge amount of coins, we could potentially go bigger, go better. It's human nature to find meaning in all things. That's true. Salt Aurelian, and welcome in. I hope you're doing well today. That is a very, very profound message. Is your mum the type of person who's convinced that Pokemon are from Satan? Oh, I'm so glad that, like, my mum's religious, right? But she's a very chill type of religious, and I'm very, very grateful for that. Like, we never really went to church growing up or anything like that. She was very chill about it. All right. So what we need to... Oh, shit, I need to get my notes up. Sorry, give me a second. Give me a second. I need to open my notes, and I need to open LibreOffice. I need to open all my stuff. Maybe the meaning of life is defined meaning. That is a beautiful way of thinking, Mare. the meaning of life is to, you know, it's the meaning that you want to make of it, really. I absolutely agree with that, Mare. I love that. That's a beautiful sentiment. More like the moment that even anything smells anything voodoo or something like that, she'll put them in a rage-induced fire. That's very frustrating. That's very frustrating, Zaris. I'm sorry about that. What am I doing? Ellipsis. I need to get all my notes together. Pokemon was ordained by the Pope. This is true. There is a Pope Leo card. There is a Pope Leo card out there that is signed by Pope Leo. And it is hilarious to think about. Let me find this table. Okay, I did name the table Blueprints. Thank you, past me, for giving it a name I can look up easily. Doesn't mind D&D or anything? Well, that's good. Play D&D to your heart's content. I hope you can enjoy that. One of my friends was convinced that Pokemon was from Satan. Oh my goodness. That's... It's a kid's game and show. Like, they're kids' things. Anyway, it's just so odd. So this is what we have right now. Let me zoom in, actually. Let me get the zoom in. So this is the message we have right now from the painting. So if something, count small something, 8 dates, something, 8 safes. And we think it's going to say crack. And I'm guessing this is going to be gates, maybe? But we don't know these two up here, and we don't know this. So I'm thinking it's going to be something like, if we count small something, I assume it's gates. But yeah, I want to try and get up to the top right in today's playthrough so that I can try and actually get this word up here, and hopefully things will start to fall into place more with this message. But I think that's just about it in terms of my goals for today. When I was in grade 8, I had a friend who wasn't allowed to listen to Imagine Dragons. Because they had a song called Demons. I had a friend who, before you ask, yes, she was homeschooled for a few years there. She was homeschooled from about years 5 to 7. So she was homeschooled for a few years there, and they were a family that were uber religious. So we went to church camp, and that night, we as the kids got to vote for a movie that we wanted to watch. And we got to choose between Kung Fu Panda and Narnia, the first one. The first Narnia. Every time you enter a bedroom with the sleep mask, does that include this one? Am I going to get 5 more steps if I leave and come back in? Yes, I am. And everyone voted for Kung Fu Panda except for her. She was not allowed to watch Kung Fu Panda. She was not allowed to watch anything PG, but she was allowed to watch Narnia because Narnia is based, on the Bible. So she ended up having to go to sleep early while the rest of us watched Kung Fu Panda. Poor thing. No, you know what? I'd say poor thing. Oh, the Armory or the Nook? I think pick the Armory, and then I can hopefully pick up some keys later. Because the Armory, I think you can only get a few times. Parlor, Chapel, Breaker Box. I don't think... Breaker box or parlor? Or chapel? Actually, no, chapel's in there too. Just means I might not be able to afford something. Funny thing about being too religious to listen to Imagine Dragons is that they were all or are Mormons. No. They're Mormon. Oh no. Oh no, I've kind of got the ick now. I kind of don't want to listen to them anymore. But they have, listen, I know a lot of their music is NPC music, right? But I love some of their songs. Like a ridiculous amount. Workshop is probably the correct way to go here. Sledgehammer, yeah, we take those. That means we don't have to waste our keys on trunks if we get keys. We can't put anything together, that's fine. Corridor, I'm just gonna try and keep going up. Why are we sorry? We're sorry that your family's Mormon because I think Mormons can be very restrictive with their children. I mean, we already know that your family is very strict with you, with stuff that you get to consume. So I think that's why Bob is Imagine Dragons are pro-LGBT and immigrants, if that helps. Yeah, I am aware of that. It is helpful. This is a smudged up window. I feel like I've never noticed this before. Like, they've tried cleaning it, but it's not well cleaned. Religion is a mess, especially Mormons. Yeah, religion in general can be messy. I don't think there's anything inherently wrong with being religious. I don't think there's anything inherently wrong with religion. It's when people try to impede their religion on other people and try to use religion to debate science or debate fact or debate politics. You know, that's when it becomes a problem. Like, I don't consider myself particularly religious anymore, but I'm agnostic. I think there could be something out there. I think I am quite spiritual. I don't like to debate anything. I used to like to debate things. I liked to debate things so much in high school. I was a part of the debate team. But I don't think I'm much of a debater anymore. Where am I going? I was gonna check the pictures. Have I got this picture yet? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Where am I on the map? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I have to go a few areas up still. Bedroom is tempting, but I also want money, but I'm gonna go bedroom so I can get footsteps. There's also often trunks in the bedroom or gems. I'll take a gem. Gems are good. Gems are neat. Locked. Okay, that's as far as we can go. This way. Let's try and find some keys. I am technically Christian. Yeah. I cannot, yeah. I grew up very loosely with Christianity, but I also grew up very loosely with Baha'i because my mom was really into me. Magnifying glass. I don't need it anymore. I spent so many sessions needing a magnifying glass so bad, and now I have it, and I'm like, oh wait, I didn't need that. Oh well. Faith is an integral part of the human condition. Yeah, I think... I don't think we can get rid of religion. I think a lot of people think that religion is a disease and that we should try and do all that we can to get rid of religion. But I don't think we should... I don't think that's the way. I don't think that's the way to do it. Drawing room is good. Actually, no, drawing room's the only good one out of those three. Actually. Drawing room's the only one that makes sense. Parlor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, this would give us... Dark room. Fine. I'll take dark room. I'm more of a passive Mormon, which technically is semi against the words of wisdom, but that's another reason why I don't have a love life. That's all right. Listen, I like to think of religion, I think, can be quite loosely played with. I think religion can be used as a tool to guide your life, but I don't think you have to live by anything 100%. Thank you for the hydrate and posture check, money. Delicious. All right. Okay, that's locked. All right. Now let's go back and find more keys. Observatory, archives, pantry. Or I could re-roll. Archives is dangerous. I'm going pantry. Kind of in a moral limbo being a bisexual woman. Yeah. I mean, I feel you. I was in a limbo as a bisexual Christian for a good while there. Locked. All right. We're going as far as we can. Can we go this way? We can't. That has that funny thing on it. Can we do... Doesn't this open that? Shit, that closes it. I'm doing it wrong. Let's find something to do in here. Weight room. I would rather die. Let's go to the parlor and actually get some stuff that we need. Let's get some gems. Gems are in the blue box. This statement is of no help at all. That's beautiful. The gems are in this box. I think the gems aren't in the blue box. Because if they said this statement is of no help at all, if that was a lie, like if that was true, then all of these would be true. So it has to be a lie. I'm taking a risk here. It's gonna be the wrong thing. It's the wrong one. No! And that's locked. Okay. I'm being cucked from the universe. Let me get some footsteps. That's all right. I just need a lot of keys. A lot of keys is what I need. Was the nook where I wanted? Okay, the nook's not locked. Hallway. Ooh, Den has one gem, but the hallway has a locked trunk, and locked trunks can give you a lot. Bonk. 3. Best day of my life. 3 keys! I should probably try getting some gems, but I don't care. I'm just going through this. Not even allowed to go in college or anything until I go on a mission? That's odd. Sorry, I don't mean to be rude about your parents' parenting choices, but that is odd. Forcing your children to do something like that is not a good thing at all. Shit. This could be a make or break. Give me a not dead end. Oh my goodness, the den. Oh my goodness, this is the best one we possibly could have gotten. Probably could have gotten better, but no, this is the best. Kitchen, tunnel, gymnasium. Fuck the gymnasium. Take me to the tunnel. Take me in. Do I have the letter for this? I do. It's T. Let's keep going through. Oh, I don't have a shovel. Kind of hard to explore sexuality? I'm sure. I'm sure it would be hard. No, we we don't have enough gems for the vault. That's all right. I'll take the commissary because at least this has pictures. What did these pictures mean? What do these pictures mean? Crate and create? Oh my goodness, you are incredible. Dino Spots, you're right. The letters an E. What's in the commissary? I won't buy anything from there. Oh, never mind the shovel. The shovel's tempting. How familiar are you with Warhammer 40k? Not at all, I'm afraid. Not at all. You know what? Fuck it. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go to the breaker box now. There we go. Because the breaker box also has pictures. Wheat and heat. It's a W. So, okay. That was kind of for nothing. Because I kind of knew that that second word was gonna be we. This is gonna be C. If we count small something is what we got going on here. Faith plays a massive role in the narrative to the point where the most tragic event in the story comes from a denial of faith. Damn. Do I want to buy the shovel? Or I could buy a key. No, I'll buy the shovel. I want to know what's in this. A shoe! Oh my goodness, it was worthless and now I can't buy anything. Oh my goodness, I'm a ning-nong. That does mean I can look in here now. But I don't think this place has any pictures. Oh. Oh no, I don't think we need the magnifying glass for this room anymore. I think pantry is locked. I think like all of these are locked. Actually, no, I don't think the hallway... Shit, I went the wrong way. I don't think the hallway is locked. If I remember correctly. So I'll go to the hallway next. I have to do that by going through the chapel and losing more money. I might break open the... I know, I'm kind of tempted to break open the bank soon. If you have exactly 2 shops. I have 2 shops! Double my money, please! I have 3 shops. I have the bookshop too. Oh well. 2 gems, you know what? Good enough. It wasn't futile. Good old Puritan values. Yeah. I hate that for you, Zaris. Okay. Oh, I'm getting real poor now. We might not be able to get anything from that bookshop, gang. Or the armory, for that matter. So much for this, great journey. I mean, we could still... We haven't done anything on this side yet. We just need a couple more keys. And we can save this. Dining room. Because I already got to level 8, so I'll eat food. That is a very blocky fish. I don't have an aquarium in my house, but I want more food. Emperor of Mankind does not wish to be worshipped as a god, but his son Lorgar was raised to be faithful and pious, so he pens the Imperial Creed, painting his father as a god. The Emperor denies this, and punishment sends his brother and army to burn his holy city. Jeez. That's dark. Well, it's either 2 dead ends or the courtyard, so I think I'm going to go to the courtyard here. I don't know about the rest of y'all. But give me a key. Oh my goodness. Hallelujah. Give me another key. Coins! That's good enough. Okay. Where do I go next? Okay, I've got these letters. What do I need? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The dark room doesn't have that. So I have to try and... I could try and go this way and then go up 2. That's tempting. I'm going to the library. Where? Oh, there's a key. There's another key! We could save this run. It was volume 4, wasn't it? That we just bought from the bookshop. Laundry room, aquarium, closed exhibit. The doors in this room are security locked. As much as I would love to go to the closed exhibit, I don't have anywhere to go from there. Oh, a compass? We've got really good luck today. And more coins? And there's something else? Another, oh, just a lone coin there. Oh, talking about sexuality in a Walmart is definitely a choice. A plane and a plan, so that's an E. Oh no, okay, I need to go one up further. Damn it. Don't have gems. That's all right. I'll go to the kennel. Puppies! I feel like every time the kennel has been an option, I've gone there, which, you know what? That's not a bad thing. Let me dig. Another coin. Okay. We might be getting rich now. A bird in a boat. Oh, crow and row, so that's a C. Yep. The third last word is crack. That's pretty good. So I guess I'll keep going up this way for now. West Wing Hall is probably my best bet. Anybody this way? Locked. I don't know if I want to do that. Oh, I do need gems. I might cuck myself here, but I'm going to the wine cellar. And I'm hoping for the best. Seeing if there's anything else in here. I think I have... Yeah, I have all the letters along this edge. Until I get to the end. That's not fun. None of these are fun. You have gym turned off? You're right! Bob, I love you. Thank you. You saved me. Locked. We are not going to the Chamber of Mirrors. Except for the fact that it seems like we might have to go to the Chamber of Mirrors. I'll go to the nursery. I'll go to the nursery. It's been a while. Anything fun in here? A gem. Cool. That's all right. I think I want to use my key on the den. Is what I want to do. So I think I should go steppies. Waste a bunch of steppies and go to the gym. And go to the den. Storeroom. Wait, I'll take storeroom here. There we go. And that also means coins. We're gonna lose a couple of them because of the thingamajig. The axe is expensive, isn't it? 32. Yeah, we don't have the money for that. We also have the hammer, if you want to buy the books. Yeah, I'm just thinking. And yeah, I'll need, I don't remember what they all cost. I remember one of them cost like 60 and we won't get that. And I think one of them costs 50, but I think one of them cost 20. Den. All right, let's try and go to the foundation from here. Please, 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 please. Thank you. Oh my goodness, I was about to freak out. I was about to freak out. No, I want to try and keep going this way. Let's dig a few times. What are your current leads? Finish the painting. Finish the painting puzzle, which we have essentially done. Tranquilotto, let me pull it up here. We have essentially finished it, but I have no idea what this word is meant to be. The G word, I'm guessing it's gates. If we can, and I'm guessing it's count, but I just want to make sure that I'm getting it right. So I need to make sure it's count, and I want to make sure it's gates. So I'm trying to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. So we're struggling a bit to get there, but I'm currently just trying to. I needed to go all the way up here to get the word we. So that's why I immediately just beelined up the right side, because I wanted to get this word. And I was right. It was we. I predicted it was going to be we, and I was correct. However, another lead I want to do is I want to get the basement key, because I have 2 ways to get to the basement, but I don't know how to do that. This is not helpful. Oh, actually, no, never mind. This is helpful. Let me see if there's anything fun that I've missed. Because we've done a whole lot. We've got all of the permanent additions. We've got 4 letters because we got 2 letters last week. We've done a whole lot in terms of progress. Oh, this is interesting. Immediately gain 3 gold for each red room in your house. How many red rooms do I have today? 4. That's 12 gold. That's 12 gold. That's not an insignificant amount of gold. Security! Yes, please! Security, this might be the best thing I could have gotten. Because now I can turn off the security system. No, I've turned it off. I can now turn the keycard system settings, offline mode medium, and then security level high. So that means that opens, right? No. Oh, okay. I think you have to do the thing in security first, and then you have to go from there. Locked. But I don't wanna. What am I? Okay, what letter am I looking for? I am looking for this one. So I think if I use... I think I use the key on this. Closed exhibit. Wait. If everything's security locked, it should be security unlocked. Wait. I have a genius plan. Probably not that genius. But I do have the breaker box. If I turn security back on and then I turn it back off again, will that open everything? On. Let me leave just to make sure. On. Off. Okay. Does that mean all of the security doors are open, including closed exhibit? I could go to... I could call it a day in the closed exhibit. I don't think I'd have the footsteps for it, though. Unfortunately. If I go this way, through here, it's still locked. Okay. And these are still open, but that's all right. Oh no, it's another one of these. Oh, I don't remember how these work. What is this? Whoa. What? Oh, okay. Does that do it? That was not how I thought that was gonna open it, but you know what? I opened it anyway. Okay, but this room does have paintings. Another crate. A crate and a chart. A chart and a... What could these mean? A box. Well, that's like an up. Is there anything? Is there a puzzle to this place? Maybe if I open all the security doors. I don't know what to do here. Keycard system settings. Change offline mode to maybe locked. Maybe, what am I doing wrong? Oh no, they don't open, do they? Am I silly? Are all of these unlocked if I make them unlocked? is my silly disease. Yep. I can do whatever I want from here. Let's go to the observatory, sure. Let's get another star. Ooh. Ooh, okay. Okay. Oh my goodness, we got a ton of things today. That's nice. So many rewards. Locked, that's fine. We can get in this way. The freezer? Or the conservatory? Hello, Kleb. How you doing today? Welcome in. How has your day been? I could adjust the rarity of things in my house. That's probably the best thing I could pick. Oh, that's absolutely the best thing I could pick. Give me a coin, please. And another coin. This is a pretty room. You'll be able to permanently adjust the rarity and rates that determine how often floor plans are drawn. Today, you may adjust the rarities of the above floor plans. Ooh. I think I want to keep that as rare. Servants' quarters, 1 key for each bedroom in your house. Maybe I make that standard? And then music room, maybe I make that standard as well. I'm not sure if I want to make it common. But I don't think you can turn the weight room off, so I don't think I can undo that. So maybe I leave it as that, maybe. I wonder if opening all of the doors does something to the crown. I want the crown. How do you get the crown, chat? I want it. Give it to me. It's all right. I'll go in the boudoir and get stuff. More coins. And a gem for the road. Okay. I think that's about as far as I can go. How many footsteps do I have? 27? I can go to the bookshop and buy books, I think. Oh, you know what I can do? I haven't done the experiment yet because I wanted to go as far as I could before I made it. Immediately gain 3 gold for each red room in your house. Please and thank you. That's 40 gold. I think I can buy a pretty good book with that much gold. Locked. Yeah, I don't have any keys left for this. I think I'm gonna give a piece of advice here, Zaris, to Zaris and Bob, and I guess anyone trying to help right now. I think is that I don't want to say stop hiding things or like stop trying to hide things or get around things. Like, you deserve your freedom. And I'm sorry that you have to rebel to get your freedom, but please, more than anything else in the world, when you're in a situation like this, you have to prioritize your own safety. You have to. It's not a topic I really want to talk about on stream as well, but just situations like that can be incredibly volatile and incredibly dangerous. And just more than anything else, hiding things and stuff like that, you can get great things from that, but they can also come at an incredibly great cost. Can I afford an interesting book? Shit, that was not the book I wanted to buy. I wanted to buy The Curse of the Black Bridge. Oh well, I can buy Drafting Strategy Volume 5 as well. I'll buy 2 books. All things considered, I'm safe. I'm glad about that. Because that's the most important thing. I think I'm gonna call it a day. If I call it a day in this room again, does that mean it's gonna come up again? I thought clicking on the book didn't mean buying it. I thought clicking on the book would give me, you know, a synopsis of the book. I didn't think clicking on the book would just sell me the book. But, you know, that's fine. I had enough money to buy another book, and either way, it's worth it. It's just a little strict. Yeah. I didn't live in an incredibly strict household. However, I was very much... But my mum would hide, like, my electronics from me whenever I would take days off school. And then I would find them. And then I would use them, and then I would put them back wrong, or she'd figure out that I was using them. So she ended up getting a bag of all of my electronics and taking them to her work every time she left whenever I had a day off of school. Okay, we can get the bookshop again. That's a relief. That's a relief. Okay. I can keep buying books. So we need 40, 50. 50 is the goal. 50 coins is currently the goal because we want that. So yeah, obviously I wasn't in a position where I wasn't safe, but I was in a position where I thought I was being sneakier than I thought, and I got caught. That's my lesson. Okay, I think I need to go parlor here. As much as I want money, I need gems, but then we say that, but I did fuck up the last gem puzzle. The blue box contains the gems. The statement on the blue box is true. A box with a false statement contains the gems. That one was easier, I think. Imagine if the gems weren't in this box and I was just bragging for nothing. Best parenting advice I can give is to let kids fuck up and suffer the consequences within reason. That makes sense. Ugh. I think security is always more important than den. Like, den is good. Den is probably my favorite room. But security does more. Okay, I'll set it to low for now because we don't have the breaker box, but I will set the offline mode to unlocked. My mom tried to take my laptop from me at one point, but then my teachers asked her to give it back because my handwriting was so... Wait, that's funny as hell, Bob. Hello? Do I get a key or do I get the breaker box? I get the breaker box. This could be straight cucking me, but... There we go. And now I can turn the keycard system back to high. Where am I? I just did a full, like, 720. Only phone she would let me have would be a bare bones kosher flip phone. I mean, to be fair, I don't think teenagers need phones. To be fair, I'm like, in tandem with everything else, I think a lot of things with your family are unfortunate. They're not great. But I will say this, I don't think children's need something more than a bare bones kosher phone, because as a child who had unrestricted internet access for a lot of the time, there are plenty of things that I should not have done, and there are plenty of things that I should not have seen. Teenagers don't need phones unless they're working. Yeah, unless they're working, or unless they're doing like a lot of extracurricular activities, in which sense, like, it's fine for them to have like a bare bones phone so that, you know, they can actually contact their parents or contact emergency services if something goes wrong. I think it'd be isolating to not have one in this era. Still good to not have one, but that can be a drawback. Yeah, I think it's a really hard topic. It's a really difficult topic because on one hand, I don't think teenagers should really have unrestricted phones with unrestricted access to various social medias, but on the other hand, when everyone else has a phone and everyone else is in on the bits and has all the social media, you do feel left out when you don't have that. I experienced that for sure when I was a kid. The pantry's the only one that goes up, so I'm gonna pick the pantry. I wouldn't mind having restrictions on a phone. Yeah. I mean, you don't need Twitter. You don't need TikTok, really. You know, I think it sucks. Oh, give me that, Den. I've seen some wild shit. Yeah, same here. I was a curious child, and there were many things that I encountered that I should not have been encountering. These are all shit options. Don't even touch TikTok or Twitter. Listen, Twitter's a cesspit. You shouldn't touch Twitter, like, ever anyway, because Twitter in general is a cesspit of bigotry, and it's owned by a Nazi, so, like... But I definitely kind of grew up on that social media side. I definitely grew up on, like, Twitter. Stan Twitter, specifically, which is worse than normal Twitter, let me tell you that. Alright, let me see. Sometimes there's a coin over here, there's not. Alright, Bob, let's do maths. I say Bob because Bob often does this with me. Okay, 1 squared plus 2 squared. 5? Okay, it's 1 plus 2 squared, I think is what they're telling me. So it's 3 squared, so it's 9. Yep. 4 squared, 16, minus 1, 15, divided by 3, 5. Okay. 5 plus 1 plus 2. 8? Oh, geez. 8 squared is 64. Minus 4 is 60. Divided by 6 is 10. Okay, never mind. I'm getting the hang of it now. It's the garden key! Shit, okay. We're in a really bad place for a garden key. The garden key can only be used on the right edge or the left edge, and we've completely kind of cucked ourselves from the right edge. So, we're gonna have to try really hard here. Servants' quarters, fuck you. Armory, yeah, let's go. Even if I don't buy anything from there, I'm glad to have it. Are you kidding? None of the... If I take commissary... This is just an L. This is a straight L. I'm not gonna be able to do anything. I'll take commissary just on the off chance that when I go down, I can use the secret garden key. There we go. But the thing is, I can't use it. I have to go up to the antechamber, and I can't do that. Oh, we don't have to do the puzzle anymore. We can just pull the lever. Well, that's fun, at least. I miss Club Penguin. Yep, me too. I miss what the internet... Well, in a way. I feel like the internet has started censoring the wrong things and then just letting the wrong things also go wild. Okay, we've never been in the ladyship chamber. I kind of just want to know what's in here. Oh, I thought the umbrella was a collectible item. Like, if this is a failure of a run, I might as well find out something new. Oh, wait. There was a... Oh. Oh. There's a symbol on the front. Interesting. Upgrade disc! Okay, we need to go back to security. Oh my, wait, Bear! Oh my goodness! 2 years with Prime, let's go! Thank you so much for the resub! Oh my goodness! Enjoy your no ads and also your little strawberry. Okay, we've got a couple of things to read here. So let's do some reading. There was a note here. Does it ever end? I hate to break it to you, but no. All right, gotta make a new document. The ladyship's chamber. I don't get a strawberry because I'm special. Oh no, that's true. I was gonna say congratulations on your strawberry, but no, you get the first symbol. Spiral note that says, does it ever end? Lock it with Dino spots with the applause, you deserve it. Lock it with hourglass question mark symbol on top, and then we have another globe. There's gonna be a globe puzzle and I don't know what it is. Right, let's read. Her ladyship's diary is locked. Oh, do we not? Is there another major key and it's for her diary? That's annoying. Wow, this was a flop run. We can't even buy. I'll take an apple. We can't even buy a book. We have failed. We've got a couple more rooms to go through, and we've got the upgrade disc at least. What are we upgrading today? The boudoir. Okay. Oh. Okay. So we can get the boudoir with a gem, the boudoir with 2 dice, or the boudoir with 3 apples. I'm thinking dice. Because I think we're pretty good with our step management. So 3 apples is pretty good. But I feel like we're pretty good with our step management that we'd be able to manage without it. We already get a gem from the boudoir because we've opened the safe in the boudoir. So I feel like the dice would be the most helpful. Yeah, we have no way to get out of to get rerolls. So I think that's our best option. Now where was I gonna go? Oh, I was gonna go to the other doors because who knows? We could get more cool stuff from here. I'm not going to the chapel. Where's the trunk? Gimme money. That's money. That's not enough money, but... Oh my gosh. Yeah, give me all of these. Give me a metal detector. Give me the shovel. And we have the dice. Would have been helpful earlier. Man, the dice would have been helpful earlier. The internet had a bad hiccup. I picked the dice. Storeroom would give us 10. But that's not enough money for literally anything. We could... Fuck it, we redraw. This is useless, hooray. Damn it. Thank you. And then we... Now that's funny. Now that's funny. We ignore the store... We have a battery pack for absolutely no reason. Hooray! What a sad, sad day. We just completely locked ourselves in. What a bummer. Mayor, you and Bob, those messages, it reminds me of, it was a reel, I think, that I saw it on, or it was on TikTok, it was probably on both. And it was like, and this woman was watching a YouTube video and someone said something about having ADHD and forgetting you had laundry in like a week ago. And then this girl pauses the video and she's in absolute shock and she sprints out of her room to get her laundry done. It was very funny. Come on, gimme coins. That's good. I just need 11 more. There's nothing left. I don't have the workshop, do I? Ah! I could have workshopped something to smash through here, too. My mind doesn't work. This was a bad day. Not enough money for that. To ignore any negative effect of a red room, we don't need that. We could buy this just to gain 1 observatory star for tomorrow. Just to get something out of that. I also don't drink enough water, but the thing is, I don't drink enough water on purpose. It's because I don't like water. Banana. Well, that can knock locks off chests and trunks now. What a flop day. I'm calling it a day there. Did I have more to do? Probably. Did I feel like I could do anything? No. Couldn't even get money. Couldn't even get a new book. Bummer. One of my mates is ADHD. We were walking down a flight of stairs when it started creaking. Ended up watching him for the next 5 minutes do slapdash repairs. That's very funny. I love that. Thank you for the hydrate, Dust Lotus. What reason do you have to not drink water? Give me a second. I'll hydrate first. I don't like it. It's a... I don't like it. It's very much an autistic aversion. I don't know why. I hate the texture. It feels too thin. Maybe I need to drink thick water. You know that thick water that exists? Maybe I need to drink thick water. But I also hate the flavor. Even though, yeah, there's no flavor. Yes, there is. You can't fool me. There is a flavor and I don't like it. Do I want a tool shed? Do I want 2 special items? Do not drink thick water. I don't even know where you could get thick water in Australia, honestly. Like, every shopping place I've been to, I've never seen it. So I have no idea where it could even be. Is it all water? It's all water. It's all water. I will say, I do prefer tap water. I do prefer tap water. Because, I don't know. I don't like bottled water is the worst. Tap water, I am less averse to. Like, I am drinking out of, like, when you tell me to hydrate, I do drink water out of a bottle, but in this bottle is tap water. I don't buy a bottle. This is a reusable. This is my Luna bottle. This is the water bottle I use is merch from one of my favorite K-pop groups ever. Drink milk, it's way better for you. I'm way ahead of you. Milk, I think, my love of milk, my adoration of milk, I think is the only reason why in the years where I did not take care of my dental hygiene is the reason why I have all of my teeth still. And none of them have holes in them or cavities or anything. I think my love of milk saved my teeth from the horrors. Dab me up? Fuck yeah, man. I've never dabbed someone up before, actually. Hey, CSN, how you doing today? I used to not like water, but then I went on a backpacking trip and had to drink filtered river water for a week, and now I like normal water. You know what? I would also like normal water if I had to drink worse water for a while. Do we want more dig spots? Or do we want to go to a tool, or do we want special items? I cannot decide. I don't drink milk, then I have tummy issues, so I don't drink milk. Yeah, I am so lucky that I am not lactose intolerant. I am so lucky. I think if I developed lactose intolerance, I would cry. It would potentially be one of the worst days of my life. That being said, lactose-free milk, I've had it. It's fine. Root cellar or tool shed? I could flip a coin. I don't have a coin near me. I could flip my wolf sticky notes. Okay. Wolf face, root cellar. No wolf face, tool shed. This is gonna make the worst thumping noise of all time. It's tool shed. Well, that's an insult, isn't it? We don't pick the root cellar, which would give us more dig spots. We pick the tool shed, which gives us a shovel. Lactose-free milk is the most 5 out of 10 average thing in the world. It's offensively mid. Okay. I actually haven't tried plain lactose-free milk. I have tried lactose-free chocolate milk. And that's fine. The lactose-free flavored milk is fine. Like, it's good. Okay. Now what is our goal for today? I don't actually know. I don't know, but I'm gonna go this way first because I feel like we haven't gone this way first for a while. And let's go to the parlor. Major key, yeah. I should have put the music room. When I went to the veranda, I should have made the music room more, I should have made it commonplace. I just made it standard, but that's still a little rare. Like, we didn't see the music room at all during that last play. But that gives us a definite major key, which I need. A box next to this box displays a false statement, so they're telling me the white box is wrong. Hey man, the white box is nothing. The box next to this box contains the gems. I believe you. Thank you. That was very funny. Passageway, yes please. Let's go this way first. Drawing room, that's tempting. But the thing is, the chapel and the drawing room essentially do the same thing, so let's just go to the chapel. You know what I should have done? I should have picked chapel, and then I should have broken the piggy bank so I could have bought the books. The next time we get the bookshop chat, I think we break the piggy bank to buy the books. The boudoir gives us extra dice. Gimme dice. Thank you. The better flavor of milk, strawberry. I don't like strawberry flavored milk. As someone whose entire brand is strawberries, and as a lover of milk, for some reason, strawberry milk, not my thing. It's too sweet. It's weird. It doesn't taste properly like strawberry. Spare bedroom. Let's just keep going. West Wing Hall. I'll take that. And then let's go this way. Oh, I can't pick the lock. Fuck you. I can pick this lock. Well, it's not a lock to be picked. One extra item if drafted adjoined to a hallway. Tempting. Isn't Nesquik the company that said water isn't a human right? Oh, that's Nestle. Oh my goodness, thank goodness. Yeah, Nestle is the bad one. I have gems. Give me inspiration. Oh, they own Nesquik though. Oh, that's a bummer. So it still sucks. I kind of hate how like every brand is owned by like every other brand. Cause like there are so many beauty brands out there that are 5 gems, thank you. But there are so many beauty brands that are so nice, and then they are all owned by L'Oreal, and L'Oreal sucks. As a chat, we've never been to the Rotunda before. No, wait. Oh my goodness. New room. Oh my goodness. Wee rotating. Wee. This is so fun. Oh my goodness. Wait, so this is so Okay, this room rules because technically it's a 4-door room. This is incredible. This is a tangent. Did you know transphobia, literally every single piece of rhetoric can be linked to just 60 or so people? I did not know that, but I would sure as hell believe it. I would sure as hell believe that that's the thing. Ooh, library or lab? Library or lab, chat? Because we did borrow a book. Okay, let's go to the library. We did borrow a book. Let's read a book. So, Drafting Strategy of Volume 4. The world of drafting, the tools an architect wields are crucial. Important to choose the right tools. We'll dive into the vast realm of inventory. Oh shit, we're gonna learn about items. Cool. Gems. You can't have a conversation about drafting items without starting with gems. These valuable stones allow architects to draft special floor plans. The stopwatch. I've never seen this item before. Wait. A stopwatch to bypass any gem costs you encounter during a frantic 1-minute drafting dash. Interesting. Emerald bracelet. Of course, if you're wealthy enough... this one's in the showroom, which we've been to before. This very high-end luxury item removes the gem cost of special floor plans altogether. The repellent spray can free you of that annoying... of a floor plan you don't like. I've never seen that one. Dice, we know that. Compass leads you north. Silver key all but guarantees that your draft will result in a room with enough doors to ensure they lead where you want them to go. Okay. The wrench changes the rarity of the room, but it's on mechanical rooms. The compass from the showroom allows you to rotate floor plans as you draft them. Okay. Crafted from the depths of resourcefulness and innovation, contraptions and makeshift creations. So these are workshop items. The lever, the lockpick kit, the sledgehammer, the compass, the coin purse can be used in a contraption. Okay. And a mysterious item. Upgrade disc. We haven't gotten the courtyard before. Or the nook. 16 total discs have been issued. How many discs do we have? Curious. Tooltips. Stringing together adjoining hallways has always been the most straightforward strategy when using a hall pass. Drafting floor plans like tunnel and secret passage are an easy way to set up longer chains of hallways. Okay. You can adjust the settings in the terminal located in security to make security doors more or less common. If you ever found a keycard, it is worth changing the settings to high. I am aware of that. Someone has told me that. For the Endeavoring Gardener, a watering can is a fundamental tool, but did you know you can refill this item with water? All you need to do is find a faucet with running water. Oh. So you know how I said the kitchen has a tap that can turn on and I thought filling up the sink would do something important? Maybe it doesn't. Maybe it just refills the watering can. That would make sense. Most green rooms can only be drafted along the edges of your house, and the secret garden is no exception. You can use this key on any locked door. I am aware of that one. If you've come across any fancy ruby-socketed candlesticks, you may want to take note in case you can find an item that can produce a flame. I know of that one. Okay. Well, that wasn't useless, but that definitely wasn't particularly useful either. I want to see my stats. Draft records. Total rooms draft is nearly 800. Billiard rooms, dartboard solved. Parlors drafted. Parlors solved. Oof. So I have solved every billiard I've drafted, but I have flopped on the parlor 5 times. Okay, I've discovered 8 upgrade discs. Damn, that's a pretty good amount. Hey, Judy, how you doing? Welcome in. Okay, let's go back to the rotunda. That's not the way to the rotunda. This is the way. Beep. You spin me right round, baby, right round. What's the north door? Locked. No longer locked. Music room! Give me a good key. Give me a good key. That's not the key I wanted. A prism key. If you unlock a door with the prism key in a green room, hallway, bedroom, red room, or shop, you will draw floor plans of that same color. I just want the basement key, you guys. Is that not allowed? Is this a puzzle game? Yes. Blueprints is an absolutely incredible indie game where you are the great nephew of a man who has passed away and he has given his inheritance to you. But the only way you can receive the inheritance is by finding a room in his mansion known as Room 46. However, it's really hard to find, and you can only get there by going to the antechamber. But the antechamber is locked from literally all sides. So the way that the game works is that every time you open a door, you get 3 options as to what room you're going to go into. So no 2 days in this game are ever going to be the same. So you can unlock different rooms and you have to solve puzzles in the rooms or solve puzzles between rooms. Outside the house, you have to solve a few puzzles as well to figure out maybe what happened to your family, what is going on with this estate. Your mother is missing, you don't know where she is, maybe we'll find her. So there's a whole lot of stuff going on, and it is all great. The office is probably a pretty good place to go. The rooms in the house move every day. They do. They do move. Oh yeah, we get a free gem because we've opened this now. We'll spread gold. Give me money. Spread gold. Function successful. And let's keep looking. Nursery, kind of useless. Kennel. Kennel or den. We're kind of low on gems. As much as I love the kennel, as much as I love the puppies, I'm gonna use a normal key for this. I'm gonna use a normal key and then I can pick up another normal key from the Nook. Thank you. I forgot to use the lockpick. Cloister? That's probably the best room we can pick. I forgot, we've made the cloister 0 gems, haven't we? I'm wondering if maybe the cloister isn't... I'm wondering if the cloister isn't... Like, you don't have to solve the puzzle, you just have to get an upgrade disc to tear down the walls. I'm thinking about that now. I'm wondering if that's a thing. Vault for 40 coins. Reminds me of 13 Sentinels Aegis Rim. I will say, I have never heard of that game. I'll have to look it up, because that does sound interesting. Love this game, but it got too much for me. Oh yeah, this game is a lot. It is well and truly a lot. Do I get 40 coins? What if I get the bookshop again is the question. I could reroll. I think the bedroom is useless in this situation. But we could go billiard. 40 coins is nice. Okay, fuck it, we go 40 coins. Well, it's not about losing one room, it's about losing all of the gems. Which means if I get another gem room, I can't go in there. But listen, if I find the bookshop again, but that being said, the bookshop requires a gem. So, I guess we'll figure it out as we go along. There's also the passport that we still haven't figured out yet. Wait, what do you mean, gems? It costs 3 gems to go into the vault, which means I now have 0 gems. Which means I will now no longer be able to spend gems on rooms. Oh, how did I misspell gems? Okay. I was like, how are we confused about this? Now I'm confused. What do you mean it's 3 a.m.? Yeah, you've been here for a while, Mare. I'm not gonna lie, I was surprised. Let's go into the kennel. Each time you dig in a room, doors unlock in that room. Sure, I got an old tin can. Let me pat the puppy. Hello, puppy. You are so precious to me. Okay, let me check my notes real quick. Oh, I have a... Wait, let's go to the Nook. Wait, let's go back to the Nook. Oh, this is the puzzle I didn't figure out. So there's a chart. There's a graph. There's a chart. And there's a box. There is a doge. There's a few, actually. There were a few in there. But usually you can only pat one when you're in there. But I mean, that's better than none. A graph. And whatever this is. A chart. And The thing is, we think the letter is C, so I'm gonna guess C. Oh, that's the wrong place to put that in my notes. Say, if we count, because, like, what other word ends in O-U-N-T? I can't think of anything. Mount? If we mount small something. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Music room. Okay, we have to check the paintings in here as well. I just realized we've cucked ourselves with going to the foundation this way, but that's fine. Crate and rate. Okay, you know, that's good enough for me. It is probably count then. If we count small something is what the game is trying to tell us. Right, let's go back down this way. Go this way. And then let's go to the music room. Are there paintings in here? Oh, it's this place again. Look at this graph! I hate this picture so much. Like, what is this? What is this supposed to be? This is a tag. This is a dog tag. This is the 10 chain. What is this? I do not know. I don't understand the solution to this puzzle. It is bad. I don't like it. Denoted in verse. I didn't see that before in the music room. I am going to add that to my notes for the music room. I don't have a note for the music room. I hated this pair. Yes, so do I. So do I. And I don't know what I'm supposed to get out of this. Spiral music note with denoted by... Would you like a nudge? Yes, please. I would love a nudge for this thing. Because genuinely, we've come to this room several times. Denoted in verse is what that says. It does look slightly wrong. Like, there's little nicks here. Like, almost thorns. And the other spiral also had them. So there's a puzzle going on there, but I'm not sure what it is. So this is a... Like a... What kind of a tag? A price tag? Treble clef of pain. Price? But then what is this? See, the thing is, the problem is here, I don't even know what I'm looking at. Like, it's a cliff. It's a shore. Like, I don't know what word this picture is trying to give me. Oh, coins. Gee, I wish I had the bookshop right now. I would be buying everything I needed to. A price... What does a price tag denote? Money? Dollar? Cent? Cost and coast. So it was an A. Okay. If we count small gates, 8 dates crack 8 safes. If we count small gates. I don't know what that part means. But alas. But thank you, cost and coast. Good enough for me. Let's spin again. This might be the most fun I've ever had in a room in this game. Actually, no, billiards is really fun. I like quick maths. Ooh. Oh. The armory is really tempting because we have enough money to actually buy things in the armory today. But the rumpus room is also tempting because I feel like we almost never go to the rumpus room. I had no idea, I just guessed. Well, you did great. Good burger? I'm glad it was a good burger. An armory, did you have to unlock that one? Yes. You have to unlock the armory by... Did you get the flames at the edge of the property? Like, right at the front, there's like fencing. And you can get flames on each of the little, I don't know what they're called, like goblets. And you have to get all of those flames done and then you have to do something, and then you have to solve a puzzle. It's a lot. It's a lot. But the armory, you can buy items. You can buy a shield which stops the effects of a red room if you pick one. It does it once. You can get a torch which lights things on fire. You can get a thingamajig. You can get a mace, which basically works the same as a sledgehammer. And you can get an axe, which I think you can only use it 3 times, someone told me. So, or it only appears 3 times. You can only buy it 3 times. And then you can destroy the gem cost of a room. You can make it completely free. And we've used it once, and we used it on the cloister. So we've got 2 more chances of that. So we could go to the armory, potentially get another axe. And I feel like we should take the gem cost off the rotunda, because the rotunda is an incredible room, actually. The rotunda is absolutely worth its gems, which is why I want it to no longer have gems. Or we can go to the rumpus room and get another prediction. I'm gonna go to the armory. It's gonna be really awkward if we find the bookshop again. Oh, the axe isn't even for sale. That's funny. We can buy this thing. No, why don't I just buy everything? Self-igniting torch. I don't know what we're gonna use that on, but like, let's do it. Let's buy all of it. We've got enough money for this. And then the armory, we can go down. Don't seem to be able to pick the lock. That's fine. Fuck me, man. Bruh. Okay, so we're gonna use the shield. But the question is, are we gonna use it on the archives or the weight room? They kind of have the exact same purpose. Really. So I guess it doesn't matter. If you use your special key on the armory or another shop, you could have a chance to get the bookstore. That's a good point. Magnifying glass, thank you. Let's find more places to get candles. Is probably what I should be doing. Actually, let's go down first. Are we not gonna get security? Uh-oh. We do have some items though, so the workshop might be good. How far have you gotten? We are on day 35, which not day 35. I think we're on day 33 actually. Like close, but not day 35. We have unlocked 4 permanent areas. We have 4 of the red letters, so we have opened 4 of the safes. But we haven't finished the game, if that helps. Okay, so we need the broken lever and the shovel to make something, but we don't have that. Bro, this is shit. Just give me the dark room. Give me the dark room, because at least the entrance hall is over there. And now, we can go back to the passageway. And get more money! Because I forgot we spread money everywhere, didn't we? Let's get rich. Again. I have not gotten to room 46 yet. Well, this is useless. 7 locked doors, we have no keys. The furnace, we don't have the shield anymore. The boiler room, we don't have any gems. I'll take the storeroom. That opens up my that opens up the possibilities a little bit. No rush. Yeah, I probably should try to get in there. Ooh. I can't believe I'm gonna spend the 1 gem I have, but don't I have a shovel? Let me dig. A brick. Also, we've now unlocked both of these doors. Ooh. I'll take those, thank you. I probably should have picked hallway because I had the mace, but the thing is, this had a trunk in it anyway. And oh my goodness, we're rich again. Give me a bookshop. Please, Lord in heaven. I'm gonna go guest bedroom. We're running a little bit out of footsteps. Let me grab some more. Okay, this way. Kitchen, pantry, breaker box. I didn't want to use the second redraw, but here we are. This is so shit. Corridor, I guess. I don't want to use the gem on the rumpus room, but it sounds like the rumpus room really wants me. But I don't want it. This also sucks. I don't want to lose half of my footsteps. Let's go to commissary. Items for sale. You sound Australian. Lisa, I feel like every time you have come into this stream, that is the first thing you have said. I am Australian. Fun fact. Let's buy a gem. Let's buy the salt shaker. Screw it. Money. Let's buy the metal detector. Screw it. Let's buy the sledgehammer too. It does the same thing as the mace, but we do have the workshop. So we might have to do the same thing. So we might need it for the workshop. And now we go back this way. What does this stuff do? What do you mean by this stuff? I'm not sure. I have to go through the archives, that's it. The tags are in order. You are autistic first and Australian second, correct. All right, we have like every item you could possibly need. Okay, so the lockpick amplifier just means I can lockpick better stuff. Broken lever, shovel. The broken lever and the shovel don't work with anything. I think we need the one thing we don't have that we need is the battery pack. Unfortunately, we don't have that. Should we try and get the battery pack? Or should we try and get... Should we try and get the battery pack, or should we make the... I forgot what I was gonna make. I've already forgotten. Have you found a fossil in the Outback? I have never been to the Outback, so I have never found a fossil in one. Did anyone hear the boom? No. I didn't. So I'm going to assume something has gone horrendously wrong. Boiler room gives me 2 doors. 2 doors is good enough for me. Security. Okay, well. Fuckadayu! Boom? Yeah, the boom sound effect that Peace redeemed that didn't happen for some reason. The stuff that I bought, the items, they're important to the game. They have different effects. You did hear it? Oh, okay. You heard the pipe too. Isn't an Australian that has never been to the Outback? It's like 90% of the country. Yeah, but it's not livable. That 90% has maybe 10% of people. And I don't really travel. So no, I've never been. And a quack. Let's go. You know what? I'm gonna open the weight room, but I'm not. Oh. I thought going inside would kill my footsteps, but no, it's just. It's literally just drafting it kills your footsteps. That's good to know. Greenhouse. I don't have a gem. I have to take the tunnel. Have you ever had kangaroo tail? No, I have not. I have never eaten kangaroo, and I've also never eaten crocodile. Which are like two meats that Australia does have. Let's just keep going to the tunnel. I have a good feeling that a good percent of the Australian population hasn't been to the Outback. Yeah, a lot of us really haven't. Obviously, I can't speak for everybody, but... Kitchen! I don't have gems. I'm just gonna have to keep going through the tunnel. Just keep tunneling. Surely we'll get something good, right? Right? East Wing Hall, sure. I've been to the Outback. It's okay, I guess. It is okay. There's a gem somewhere. Oh, coins, not a gem. You don't seem to be able to pick the door's lock. How about this one? Showroom, I don't have gems. Dining room. Food, please. Food, please. Yummy, yummy. And an extra 10 if I have a boiler room. I do have a boiler room. I just went up 31. Let's go. Lockpick kit. Let's use a normal key. Walk-in closet. Bedroom, coat check. I don't have a gem. Let's go to the bedroom. Freezes your accounts. That's not a bad choice. Well, it's actually the only choice we can make. So our accounts are now frozen. However, oh, we have the torch. Wait, this is great, actually. Freezes our accounts, though, so we can't get the gems, but we can get keys. Silver key leads to a room with many doors. Nope. I feel like this has something to do with the underground room, but alas. So we have a silver key and a prism key. So let's go to the East Wing Hall. Do I want the silver key or the prism key? Prism key takes me to another hallway. And silver key takes me to a room with multiple doors. I don't need either of those, actually. You know what? Let's go to the mailroom. Let's go to the mailroom so we can get a package. All right, there we go. Oh shit, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can go 4 down, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4. If we look at the paintings here, we don't have this puzzle. Coat and a coast, that's an S. Okay. We've got the full painting puzzle. If we count small gates, 8 dates crack 8 safes. We kind of knew that already, but at least we definitely know now. At least it's all over now. All right. Are you kidding? You take me to 2 gem rooms? What items are you giving me a key card? You giving me a key and a key card. What a terrible day. What a terrible, terrible day. I don't even have anything to do with these. Can the key card connect with anything even? Nope. That's such a bummer. Flop day. Oh well. That didn't do great. Listen, we had such a great week last week. We were always gonna not do great this week. Oh. I just want the basement key. I just want the basement key. At least, okay. We've gotten you, we unlocked the rotunda. At the very least. That was fun. I saw a video complaining about metric versus imperial, and they said use imperial for weather because anything above 40 degrees Celsius is dead. And I was like, guess I've beaten death then. Yeah, above 40 degrees Celsius is not dead. As someone who has lived through 40 degrees Celsius weather. No, not dead. Not quite. Not happy, but not dead. Wait, I'm gonna copy and paste this painting puzzle. Because someone said you can copy and paste tables into... Nope, you can't. You cannot copy and paste. That's all right. Let me just do some quick notes first. Oh, I'll turn it on for you. I worked in an office with no AC on a 45 degrees Celsius day. That's inhumane, actually. That's actually kind of inhumane. If we count small gates... Eight? No, stop doing that! 8 dates... cracks... A crack, sorry. 8... safes. There we go. We finished the painting puzzle at least, with no room for error. Thank goodness. For about 30 minutes. Oh, thank goodness. I you scared me for a minute there, Salt. Goodness gracious. I'm glad that it wasn't for long. Alrighty. Let's find somebody to raid today. Is it raining? The sun is out. Why is it raining? The cloud cover is not... Oh, well. We spent those 30 minutes trying to fix the AC. Fair enough. What else would you do in that time? Alrighty, let's find someone to wade. Oh my goodness, it's thunder too. What the heck? It was sunny today. Hello? Oh, this is weird. Alrighty, let's look around, see who's playing games, see who we can say hello to. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, the storm has just come on ridiculously quickly. What the heck? What the heck? I love thunderstorms. I don't hate them. It was just surprising. I heard the thunder. That's what I get for turning off noise suppression. Oh, is this person still playing? She is. Okay, cool. I don't think we've ever raided this person, so let's go for it. We're gonna raid Clover, who is actually a friend of ours. Been friends for a long time now, but our stream times do not line up. So we can go send her some love today. Alrighty, let's get that raid started. Cloverful VT. Alrighty, everybody. Thank you so much, everyone, for coming to the stream today. Thank you, everyone who subbed, who hung out, who helped me in the game, and who just had a good time. Is stream frozen? It was for a second. It should be back. It should be back. We will be sending our love on over to Clover. So this is the raid message for those who are followers of the stream. And then this is the raid message for those who are subscribed to the stream. Later this week, we will be playing some more Slime Rancher 2 because I love that game. But next week, we will be continuing more Blueprints. We have a poll up in the Discord for our next Community Day game. I will say Among Us is winning by a landslide, but your vote could change things. So feel free to vote and also hang out with the community in the Discord, post stuff in Show and Tell that I show on stream. And you can also follow me on my various socials. So thank you everyone so much for coming. I hope you all have a great week. I will see you all on Friday. And yeah, send a lot of love to Clover. And I will see all of you next time. Bye-bye.